Right.
Good luck with the bingo, Bob.
Thanks for joining, babe.
Love you. See you
Love
guys
you.
later.
Bye. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
And welcome,
hello.
everyone, to Saturday Night Bingo. We have switched games to Ocarina of Time. Still bingo. Still gonna be one line each. It's gonna be hype. We got Aliens, the man that won 4 Saturday Night Bingos in a row, versus Phoenixfeather1, another Saturday Night Bingo legend. So we're gonna get this card up here soon and get into it. I'm joined today by Nuppers, also known as King Nuptup. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, Piddicarus?
I'm good. Just watched some Mario Bingo. You know, get my commentary flowing. For
Looks like you're getting a full dose of bingo today.
Yep. So both these players historically really good. Phoenixfeather has kind of always been just a bingo master.
A bingo lord. A bing brother.
Alien Squeaky Toy, more of an RTA player, but in recent time, more bingo. So he's been killing it lately too. Generally, you see the difference between the RTA players and the bingo players is that when cards, like when rows play to their strengths, they get the max speed over the bingo players, but the bingo players are usually a little smarter in picking their board. So we got the card up here. Just gonna need a second to look at this card, you know, give our thoughts on, you know, what we would like and what we would look for in our rows. So I mean, if you need a minute, I'm just gonna like look at the card here. Everyone can look at the card, but there's a couple of starts that you can do at the beginning here. You either basically just get stick or sword and escape right away, or you like get the shield too and then go get Ocarina. So you get a good insight into how they're thinking.
As I recall, both Phoenixfeather and Aliens are 1.2 players, right? So they won't be using blank A to get their bomb shoes a little bit quicker.
So Aliens is already starting off by getting the stick. So you already know that he's not looking for a long child segment. He's probably just going to escape, grab the bottle, and then go adult right away. It's the fastest child segment you can have. So he's probably doing a row that has heavy RBA in it. Because if you have like a bunch of songs or something like that, it's just better to just go adult right away. And then RBA other stuff while you're doing that. Phoenixfeather getting the sword, probably looking at, you know, some child goals or maybe needs bomb shoes right away. But I'm just gonna look at the card here for a second, see what I like.
So what looks good to you?
I haven't looked yet. I haven't looked yet.
I see some pretty fast goals on this board. A little bit of synergy over here. We've got some.
I don't like column 5.
I don't like light arrows ever on a board.
Yeah, it's so slow on English. It's like a 7-minute cutscene. Let's see here.
And since get item manipulation is banned in bingo, we can't skip the light arrow cutscene and get the light arrows through GIM. We've got to watch the 7-minute lax cutscene. And that's just no bueno.
Yeah, it's a long.
I'm kind of liking row 3. Or, I mean, column 3, I mean.
Column 3?
Beat the Deckentry is a pretty fast goal.
Yeah, 9 songs works well with Water Temple because you have Zelda's Lullaby. Beat Deckentry, you actually probably wouldn't do that as a child.
Probably not.
You wouldn't get legitimate ZL, probably. I mean, it's not bad, yeah, because you can get into the Compass Room as an adult and then skip right to Goma's room. And then you could probably do like Deckentry to Dodongo's Cavern Wrong Warp. And then you could do Dodongo's Cavern Compass while you're there. That sounds pretty good, too.
That's some good synergy, if you ask me.
I think that actually works really well together. It's kind of a crazy row, though. I mean,
it's a little nutty, but...
Yeah, not done very often. Let me think here. I actually kind of like column 1 because one unused small key in each adult dungeon. I mean, like, that, it takes forever for Spirit Temple, but if you're already there for Nibiru Knuckle, it's not that bad.
All you'd have to do is get the key and then do statue climb, right?
What I would do is I would actually probably... well, for the key that you're probably thinking of, you'd need Zelda's Lullaby.
True.
But there are other keys you can get. Let's see.
You can get the child side key.
You could, if you have a something that you can shoot with your bow.
Right.
That would work. I don't think I see any synergy that would work well with that. But what you also could do is you could Spirit Hover, kill Nibiru Knuckle, and then just save warp, and then go get the silver block key as well. That's not too bad.
That's not bad either.
Heart piece is pretty quick. 8 Death Mountain Trail Skulls. It requires a lot of child work. Yeah.
We can see that Alien doesn't seem to be going for any child stuff here, so he most likely is not doing row 1 or column 1.
No, Aliens is going straight adult. I'm thinking that Aliens is looking at, something with like 9 songs on it.
I'm thinking he's either looking at, he could get Lon Lon Red. Well, no, he's not going to go do Domain Skulls. I bet he's looking at row 3 or column 3.
Well, he broke his stick. So if he were doing column 3, it would make sense to keep his stick and then do bottom of the well compass. But that could have been an oversight. Right. That could have been an oversight though.
Or an execution error.
Yeah, it could have been. No, I'm pretty sure he west though. So.
Oh, he did west.
I'm not sure. He could be doing a couple other rows. He could be doing a goal with light arrows as well if he's doing heavy RBA. It's kind of fun to figure out what each player's doing actually.
I agree. It's really early to call, so this is just speculation.
So did Phoenixfeather just get a sword and no shield then?
Phoenixfeather got a sword and no shield.
Okay, so he's probably not looking to have a long bottom of the well for bomb choose. Sometimes players just autopilot straight to Kokiri Sword because it's not much slower as well. I think it's like 20 seconds or so.
Yeah, it gives a lot of time for thought because everyone has the muscle memory for Kokiri Sword without a lot of thought behind it.
I personally really like getting the Ocarina because if you're gonna play 6 songs, then it's already worth it to get Ocarina, and then you also get Ocarina Dive. Like,
absolutely,
the escape's like more comfortable. You have more options in Child. Alien's waiting for night here, probably looking to grab some rupees.
Looks like Phoenixfeather is heading into the well.
Yep, doing the cool double side hop jump slash strat from the well.
Strat.
Okay, so we can see here that he might actually be going for compasses. So.
That is certainly possible.
I personally would get the shield if I were going to come down here for bomb choose. I immediately see him going left, though. Yeah, I think he's
grabbing the stick.
He's going for the compass here. Definitely going for 7 compasses.
Absolutely.
So that would lock him into column 3 or row 1. Actually, row 1 is like not that bad.
Row 1's pretty quick.
He didn't get slingshot at the beginning, so that would, like, for Bolt Bag 40 you need to play one of the slingshot mini games with a bullet bag already in your inventory, and since he didn't do that, I'm assuming he's going for column 3 straight adult after this.
Oh, that's going to be exciting.
They could be doing the same row. I don't really like the light arrows rows, but I've seen players make it work, so I think Alien might be doing one of those.
Now, quick question about RBA. The pocket egg is slingshot upgrade, right?
I believe that I know Kojiro affects it.
I know that.
I'm actually, like, not completely sure. I think that Pocket Cocoa affects it.
I know...
The Pocket Egg affects... Oh, yeah, the Pocket Egg does affect it. I think the Pocket Egg gives you a lower slingshot upgrade. It's like Bullet Bag 10. it's glitched. It becomes
Right.
so the problem with bullet bag 40 or 50 in any row is that it hinders your ability to RBA certain items. So you have to be very careful with what you want to do. Oh, Phoenix Feather missing castle before night.
Oh, and that's a huge time loss.
Yeah, it's slightly faster for him to reset and then hit the bridge later. That's like a a little bit more than a minute lost there. Pretty rough at the end of Child. Alien also struggling a little bit with Door of Time skip. It's harder without the sword. If he was doing column 3, he's actually been set back like a lot too because of not getting the bottom of the well compass. But I'm thinking that he's probably doing a different heavy RBA row. Something with light arrows might make sense.
Something with a quiver.
Yeah, that could make sense. Like a quiver 40.
Yeah.
I think
or like
Mhm.
BLTR.
BLTR.
No, because he didn't get the skulls as Child.
Yeah, he
wanna
didn't do
that
swords.
before.
He wouldn't do back in time to get those. Thank you,
No.
Virago SR, for the Twitch Prime sub. Bub, welcome to the crew. All right, Phoenix Feather, second try at Castle. He's playing it safe here. It looks like wants to just get on the chains instead of doing anything else. Probably gonna get some rupees. It's good to buy the shield here if you're gonna do RBA at the start of Adult, because then you can get Bottle on B on your way in if you don't need to do anything other than like bomb choose. But if you're getting like Kojiro, for example, which he will get, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. All right, Phoenix Feather jumping over the door, touches the load zone, grabs the shield, gonna go Adult. Since he doesn't have bomb choose, he's definitely not getting Zelda's Lullaby. So I personally, on this card, I think that I really like column 3, actually.
Column 3 looks like the most fun row, in my opinion.
Yeah, I try to pick fun rows that do a lot of fun stuff. I'm thinking that column 2 is like not awful, but neither players are going for it either.
I think
Trial's kind of long though, but
if they were going to do a light arrows row, I would say row 5 doesn't look horrible.
I mean,
it's a lot of dungeon stuff.
Yeah, I mean, when you get Megaton Hammer, it's easy to get that free key. You just side hop down after Hammer and grab the one by the Goron. 4 unused keys in Forest Temple isn't that long of a goal.
No.
Light Arrows is just...
Light Arrows is just so long, and doing all the RBA to get up to there.
But when you're getting Broken Sword, you're like already halfway to Spirit Temple, though. So,
and Shadow Temple, you're already going to get Hover Boots in this roll. So Shadow Temple is not that long after Hover Boots.
In row 5, you don't need Hover Boots. They're just really good.
Yes.
Row 5, so you would probably get Hover Boots and then go get the Silver Rupee Room key after that. I think that sounds pretty good. Yeah, row 5's not bad. The 7-minute long light arrows.
The 7-minute long light arrow cutscene.
Yeah,
takes away from the fun.
Definitely rough. A lot of the times I like to look for like trials, and if they mix well with Fire Temple or Decutry, because then you can Wrong Warp into Ganon's Castle. But I don't see anything good like that on this card. Now
that you can equip Hammer as Child, you can get to the end of Shadow Trial as Child now, correct?
Yeah, but you'd have to get Hammer, so
true.
And that's not that great.
I'm just thinking of a good friend of mine, Cymarth.
Yeah, Cymarth known for doing all Child rows, whether not the fastest, but they do work. I actually kind of like TLBR because you're doing heavy RBA for the light arrows, and then you also get Quiver 40 while you're at it. Quiver 40, you would just like drop with Kojiro and then play the mini game. Map and Compass and Water Temple is fairly fast, and you do that on your way to Spirit Temple. And on your way to Spirit Temple, you also get the Broken Sword for light arrows.
Now,
And then while you're doing early RBA, you get Bolero, and then Fire Temple Skulls are pretty fast.
now let me ask you, for TLBR,
Yeah.
you're already on the way to Spirit Temple, right?
Well, you have to get Map and Compass and Water Temple, and that's on your way.
Right.
And you can Serenade right after grabbing Iron Boots, and you're right at Water Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I think that actually TLBR is a really strong row here.
So
that's a good row.
One thing that popped in my head, I this might not be fast or anything, but just the fact that you have to go get Serenade
Mhm.
and you have to go to Spirit Temple.
Right.
Serenade and Spirit
Sure.
Temple have great synergy.
Oh yeah, they're always really good because
Yeah.
I mean going from Lake Hylia to Spirit Temple is pretty fast. You can farm bombs there too. That makes it really good.
Map and Compass in Water Temple. How much time does it take to weird shot and grab some ice arrows?
Well, you don't need them. Do you need anything over your bow slot to play the Kakariko archery? That's a real question to ask.
I believe you do.
Okay, well, Map and Compass and Water Temple, you would still do that before Spirit Temple because you just ledge clip for the compass, and then and then afterwards you would just Iron Boots down for Water Temple. And since you've already done Poacher's Saw,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, actually, you don't need to do anything with Poacher's Saw. You just go up and grab the map. And then on your way to Spirit Temple, you grab the Broken Sword, you grab ice arrows, and then after that,
Mm-hmm.
like you dupe over ice arrows, which gives you something on your bow slot, and then you grab you would grab Bomb Chews while you're there too for Spirit Hover, since you'd go straight Adult at the beginning. So since you RBA'd a Poe before, you'd have 34 Bomb Chews. And then you would go Spirit Hover, grab the shield, and then you would play Nocturne since you RBA'd Nocturne with Broken Saw. And then you would go play Archery right after that.
That's fast.
Yeah, and then since you got Bolero while you were setting up RBA, then you go to Fire Temple. You already have all the chews in the world and Hover Boots because Hover Boots are one of your boots that you have to get. Get the Fire Temple Skulls, and then you prelude directly into Light Arrow's cutscene.
I bet that's what Aliens is doing.
You think so?
I think so.
Well, we'll see. It's very hard to tell what he's doing because all he's done is gone straight.
All he's done is gotten Kojiro. Done the minimum low percent Kojiro.
No, Pocket Egg.
Oh, Pocket Egg. Yeah. You're right.
He already has a shield. He's gonna look to save warp here, probably. Yep. Okay. So one strategy that the players do is you have to wait for. Oh, thank you, ZFG, for the host, Babe. 100% runner extraordinaire. Love you. One common strategy that people do to manipulate time of day for waiting for the egg to hatch is
they like to walk up to Ganon's castle because Ganon's castle sets your time of day to just sunset or
midnight.
Midnight. So it sets your time of day to midnight, which allows you to wait less time right outside Kakariko.
So the common strategy is you set time of day to midnight after getting the egg, and then you get Bottle on B while you're waiting for time of day to change, and then you enter Kakariko at dawn.
Since you already need to hatch the egg, it takes no time to set up your RBA while you're waiting at night.
Yeah,
it's want to make sure
technically 0 time. Yeah,
we want to make sure there's as little night as possible. That's why we walk up to Ganon's castle, we trigger that cutscene, and then we get out of there.
What's really interesting is if you only need to do like small RBA, like if you only need to RBA like the Pocket Cocoa or something, sometimes players will grab the egg and then just leave it in their inventory while they go, and then it just like hatches naturally as well. But usually when you're seeing RBA, people do it this way. We're going to be seeing the same thing from Phoenix because he doesn't have any explosives yet. And one thing to note is that both players are going to be doing RBA and Kojiro to get a bomb bag. And what they have to do is they have to... You see that bomb icon that's put in their inventory at the start of Adult? They can never equip over that. because that's the only way that they'll be able to use bombs. Because if they try to open the bomb chest in Dodongo's Cavern after that, it'll actually put a fake bomb bag over their chews, so they'll lose bomb chews and they won't have bombs, so their bingo will be over. So equipping over bombs is a massive mistake, wastes like 5 or 6 minutes usually, unless they save right before.
I've seen a lot of nerds pound the ground after they got mad after equipping over their RB8 bomb chews.
Yeah,
RB8 bombs.
It's a rough mistake. And then Alien did a really cool double swipe there, so that he could, instead of dropping again with his bugs, he just can catch the bugs that are already on the ground. Looks like Phoenixfeather also setting up the RBA. RBA is the longest setup in the game for bingo, but once they get going, it actually like gets really crazy because you have all these songs and you have all the explosives in the world like already set. So we're gonna see some mirrored trading sequence things right here. But yeah, I actually like kind of fell in love with the top left, bottom right row while we were talking about
Gosh, it looks so good. It's just that long light arrow cutscene.
Yeah, 7-minute goal, basically.
Most players like to end their goals on light arrow cutscene. They don't like to do anything after because the moment the game says you have the light arrows, that's when you get to ...
Yeah.
So versus watching the entire light arrow cutscene, you're able to watch most of the light arrow cutscene ... done during it. Versus watching the whole thing and having to do more stuff. Saves just a little bit of time.
Alien Squeaky Toy dropping on Kojiro, or dropping on Pakakoko and catching it to give himself strength upgrade and a bigger wallet.
These gauntlets are black gauntlets. They have the same properties as the golden gauntlets. This guy can pick up mad rocks.
Oh yeah, everything in the game.
This guy just got big gains.
So it'll be interesting to see what he does with Kojiro here, because if he drops with Kojiro, I believe that's Quiver 30. We'll see if he catches here. If he catches, that gives him Quiver 20, I believe. And then that would be a glitched Quiver, which you wouldn't want.
If you were to do the archery game with Quiver 20, instead of getting the upgrade, you would just pick up the fat guy. Correct?
Wait, can't you? No, you can catch with fish to get Quiver
30.
Quiver 30.
Yes.
Okay, so, wait. So he did catch with Kojiro, so he probably isn't doing Quiver 40. Yeah, I think you have to catch with fish. Wait, I don't know. Is dropping Quiver 30? I think that catching with fish is Quiver 30.
Let me get the chart out.
And bomb bag 40. Yeah, we have a chart to remember these things. Very complex RBA is. It's possible that he just dropped and catched with Kojiro right now before he gets a fish. That way he can start building up some bomb drops and we could see like a second RBA of it afterwards. So we could be being misled right now, or we're just completely wrong on what he's doing. Phoenixfeather definitely going for 7 compasses and 9 songs, though. I think he's definitely logged into column 3. All right, Aliens getting the hook shot. Another setup item here. You know, very good in many places. A lot of cool bingo rows will skip hook shot or hover boots. But since he went straight adult, that means that, you know, you're going to be getting hook shot. Usually you only skip hook shot and like hover boots and items like those in bingos where you're a child for a long time. Like a very common thing that used to happen was you would do a whole bingo row as child basically and then just finish Fire Temple as an adult.
I do recall this.
Phoenixfeather also doing some shenanigans with the Pakakoko. Not catching though. Just looking for the wallet upgrade.
Looks like Aliens is going to go into the Dampe Grave to get another bomb drop.
Yep. Guaranteed 5 bomb drop here. It's
Every
really
time.
good. Yep. It's really good to not rely on luck. How many is that? Does he have 10 now or 15?
He's got 10 right now.
Okay. I always go for 10. Some people like to do the RNG here to see if they get a bomb drop. I never do it.
And then drop the bomb.
I definitely never go for that. I just always grab 10 and go. Because you can grab the Death Mountain Crater bomb chest usually while you're doing Bolero if you're doing that, and then that's 20 for free. Phoenix Feather, gonna catch bugs here.
Catching on Kajiro.
Yep, catching on. Well, that makes complete sense with column 3.
Absolutely.
All right, Alien's doing a really cool West there. Or you could call it a Hess, but it has the speed of a Hess, I believe. But I just call it West since it's out of the water. But not the best turning when you come out of the water. Actually, you turn like worse than Hesses do. It takes longer to turn. So here's a really good like place for the hook shot too. Since he has it here, you can save a little bit of time. Phoenix Feather also going for the hook shot. It's really good because hookshot's really useful and Dampe's Grave just always gives you bombs. So it's very common to do that. Okay, Alien Squeaky Toy, trading Kojiro off, probably going at least to Poacher's Saw, because, I mean, Odd Mushroom only gives you a heart piece, and Odd Potion only really gives you Child Stones and Song of Time. It's interesting if he still might be going for column 3 and just forgot the bottom of the well compass, actually, because you like 9 songs, you're definitely getting Poacher's Saw.
What about row 5?
Row 5.
I bet he could be going for row 5.
He could. I personally don't really like row 5. Like, it's very possible that he's going for it.
Like, he's just gonna get ZL, and then he's gonna go. See, or no, he's gonna get up to Broken Goron Sword, obviously, and then, oh, this guy's getting rocked like a hurricane. Right.
That. Commentator making terrible puns. Chat not really into it.
The classic. Hey, you're right.
Cool optimization there, hookshotting the roof. I haven't seen that. Alright, Phoenix Feather loading up on bombs. Usually, if a player is doing deep RBA and they still want to do Shadow Temple, you will see them come back because they get Nocturne of Shadow from RBAing Poacher's Saw. So, the fact that they're both doing deep RBA, they're not, well, they're doing at least Poacher's Saw.
At least Poacher's.
At least Poacher's Saw. So it's still a little bit obscure what they're doing. Like, we've kind of narrowed down some rows. Like, anything with Child 1 stuff was not in. So anything with, like, Death Mountain Trail Skulls and Sora's Domain Skulls is not happening. Oh, Cheezo 5. Yes, PPMD Craigasm as well. I agree. If you love PPMD, type Craigasm in chat. Craigasm. Alright, Phoenix Feather. Basically 1 lap around Hyrule Field behind Aliens here, but he's up a compass.
See, I'm starting, like, you look at Aliens row, he's got to go trade. He's right next to the Deku tree when he goes to trade this.
He is. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And he could do Deku to DC Wrong Warp to be a little bit closer.
He could. Usually I like to do Bolero right after trading. And then he could do Bolero Minuet. And then he could do Deku Tree as well if he wants. Like, you would want Minuet for Forest Temple. So he could do Minuet then Deku Tree. and then he can Warp Song out of Deku Tree as well. I mean, but if he has Poacher Saw, he can Warp Song like anywhere. And
Yeah.
also, he doesn't have Hover Boots yet, so entering Deku Tree would be a huge pain, especially
would be.
considering he doesn't have any Bomb Shoes either. Alright, Poacher Saw has been acquired, so he's going to drop and catch with bugs, and this gives him a whole crap ton of songs. He gets Zelda's Lullaby, he gets Serenade of Water, he gets Prelude of Light,
It's Nocturne of Shadow.
and he gets Nocturne of Shadow. It's just like a completely broken RBA.
Blasted with songs.
Alright, looks like he's heading to Goron City. Probably.
Looking like it.
Usually you equip over sword. Yeah, you equip sword here usually. Even oh no. Okay, it looks like he's probably going for Minuet. Okay,
Looks
so
to be the case.
He's either going for 9 songs, or he's also doing
4 unused keys in Forest.
yeah,
Temple.
4 unused keys. Phoenixfeather opting to go into Dongo's Cavern on his lap back down for Odd Potion, which is actually pretty interesting. I didn't notice if he got a fairy, but his rupee count looks pretty low, so it's possible. No, it looks like he's just going up to Dongo's Cavern. Oh yeah, he's gonna go up to Dongo's Cavern and get a compass while he's here.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
he'll get the compass. He'll dip out, and then he'll head over to trade in his nice mushroom for a potion.
All right, so Alien getting Minuet here. I believe you get 4 songs from Poacher Saw, and then this would be the 5th song, and then he'd need 4 more. I didn't see if he RBA'd the Odd Potion. If he did, that's another song as well. So you have like 5 songs from all of that RBA. But if he got 9 songs, he would definitely RBA that.
Alien's
Okay.
out here looking for bombs. Doesn't seem to have as many as he would like.
Yeah, bombs are really important, especially for the RTA bingoers, like the people that just do a bunch of regular speedruns that do bingos, because they just love to Hess everywhere. It's one of the few areas where like the RTA players can just like smash the bingo players, is that they just do a bunch of Hesses everywhere. Okay, it looks like Aliens is going for the 200 rupee here, so that either means that he would get the Giant's Knife, or he's looking to buy Goron Tunic. You actually save a little bit of time buying Goron Tunic over than watching the Goron unlock cutscene. So since I don't see swords on here, he's definitely getting Goron Tunic for Fire Temple or for a Tunic goal.
There's 3 swords, tunics, boots, and shields on column 5.
Column 5.
I don't think at this point he's doing column 5.
He might be.
He might be. He is doing deep RBA.
Mega Side Hop straight
However,
in here.
I just don't know why you would get Minuet for column 5. It's lost upon me.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably row 5.
Looks like did we lose Phoenixfeather here? What
Ooh, I
happened?
think we might have.
Phoenixfeather, come back.
Come back.
I have no idea what Phoenixfeather's up to right now. Alright, Alien's going for Bolero here. Probably.
There's nothing else over here other than Bolero.
I
for
mean,
him.
he could just go straight to Fire Temple.
He could. Pop in there, grab a key and a hammer, and walk right out.
He's not
Oh,
going
he's going-
straight.
he's
He's not
going
going
up.
straight for Bolero. He might be going for the bomb chest here first.
Oh, I bet he is. He does not have a lot of bombs.
Usually you get Bolero first though, so I'm interested to see what happens.
He doesn't have enough bombs to open up the bomb chest and get Bolero.
Oh, he had
Oh,
just
he-
one left. Okay.
Yeah. Although
Well,
he does know the bomb.
he could have
was
done
set up.
he could have done timer death if he wanted
Yeah.
to, but his health was high. All right, so Phoenix Feather going for Song of Storms, very common to get right after
your RBA.
the Odd Potion, because Odd Potion deletes Song of Storms. So what you want to do is do Odd Potion and then Song of Storms right after. Alien gonna have to equip the tunic here, probably. Yeah, he's gonna die otherwise. You can just tap it in the menu if you want to reset the timer, but he's gonna keep it equipped. All right, Phoenix Feather. He should be. Let's see here.
Did he ever do OCS?
That's 2 songs learned for him so far out of 9.
I think that was after.
And you get 4 from Poacher's Saw.
So good, dude.
So that should be 6. Once he gets that done. Alright, Aliens is definitely going for some deep Fire Temple stuff. Let's see here. I mean, he could be getting 1 unused key. We're really gonna find out like what he's doing like now. Like once we figure out what he's doing in Fire Temple, we should be able to narrow down his row. Phoenix Feathers.
Oh yeah, it's
Definitely column 3 though.
absolutely.
All right, let's see.
Depends on what direction he goes when he.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say if he wasn't doing.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm certain he's doing row 5 now. He's going this way.
Well, oh yeah, I mean hammer, but he could be doing 5 Fire Temple skulls.
Oh, he could be. You're right. You're right.
You'd still need the keys to climb most of the way to make a ton hammer after that.
After this room, we will see.
Yeah, I mean we should see after this room, for the most part. You would set up for the skull right away here. Okay, it looks like he's not doing skulls.
Opting for row 5.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's going for here. Let's see, what else could he be doing? A Megaton Hammer would work with column 4. But he didn't get Ruto's Letter and Child, so he's not doing that. Does Megaton Hammer work with anything else? Let's see here. No, I don't see anything else. I think he's locked into row 5. Yeah, it looks like it. All right, row 5 versus column 3. So Phoenix Feather going for those RNG bombs, you know, trying to get set here. Gonna get Minuet, another one of his songs. I believe he just finished Poacher Saw RBA, so he should have like 6 songs.
Yeah, I think that's right, because he got Song of Storms as well.
Yeah, Song of Storm, Song of Time, and then 4 from Poachers. 6.
He'll likely get Minuet here and then head over to
did he get Bolero? Did he get Bolero?
I couldn't see.
A lot of players get Minuet on their way to Bolero because you can just exit afterwards and then just go to Goron City. He probably won't be getting the Forest Temple Compass though because it requires a huge investment of time. He could actually come back though with bow after GTG. Like he could shoot arrows out of his bow slot.
Now for column 3, would it make sense to get the ice arrows so you don't have to sink to the bottom of the water temple? Is it faster to weird shot in Gerudo training grounds than to?
Wait, what do you mean? You don't need bow for map encompassed in water temple, and it doesn't even really speed it up.
I was just.
Oh
thought,
yeah.
That thought popped in my
could,
head.
Oh yeah,
RBA the map.
RBA the map. Yeah, I mean he's already there.
He's already going there.
That saves a Ruto cutscene as well.
It does. I think we might see that.
He doesn't have to, but I would since he's already set up for it.
I think we might see something like that in this row.
I mean, he's already in Gerudo Training Grounds, so it makes sense. It'd be interesting to see if he does Spirit Compass with Requiem. I would do that personally. I would go get Requiem and Spirit Compass as one of my compasses since you're already in Gerudo Training Grounds, but you know, you could always just do like Sun Song instead. We'll see what happens. He might go back to get Hover Boots, probably, actually, because Shadow Compass is really fast.
I agree.
Did we see Bolero from him yet? Did he just get that?
He's gonna get it after this, I believe.
He might. Yeah, if he dies, then he'll respawn, like, right outside Goron City.
Mm-hmm.
Alien's making his way up Fire Temple, looking for that Megaton Hammer. Alright, yep, he's...
Phoenix Feather damage buffering with the Poacher Saw, as he does not have the Ocarina.
Yep. Yeah, Super Mario 64 Bingo and Ocarina of Time Bingo are super different. Fig saying that Phoenix Feather likes dying. I cannot confirm nor deny if he actually enjoys it. Okay, that should be 8 songs for Phoenix Feather. So he only needs Requiem or Sun Song now, but I would personally get Requiem and then get Spirit Compass while I'm there. He's also at 2 compasses, so he has 5 more of those left. Alien Squeaky Toy, getting Megaton Hammer. Gonna mark that off for him. Let's see here. He's gonna be going for this unused key as well, probably.
Oh,
Yep.
undoubtedly.
Oh, wow. He did not take fall damage. That was really cool. Okay, Phoenix Feather going to Shadow Temple, probably going for Hover Boots and to get a Compass. Very common to see that happen. Both players actually playing like a decent amount of songs in this bingo, actually, probably.
Oh,
You
certainly.
wanna warp around a lot. That's why I like the Ocarina. Ooh, cool, ESSOI.
One
Okay,
of those tiny optimizations.
Phoenix Feather's going for a seam walk here. It's pretty precise, and you can ledge clip to get into Shadow Temple. It's really fast because you just do that from the warp pad. Also, Aliens is probably also going to go for the same exact strat. Yep, making his way down, going to be entering Shadow Temple. This jump slash is a little tricky. You got to do it when Link's breathing is at a certain point. This whole trick just has a lot of things that you can screw up real easily. Alien Squeaky Toy looks like he had an easier setup too for the seam walk. Looks like he's doing a side hop ledge clip. Oh wow, look at that sync. Oh no, Phoenix Feather failing the jump slash timing.
Oof.
You have to do it when Link's breathing animation is all the way out, is when you drop.
When Link is as far out of the wall as he can go, that's when you drop and jump slash.
Alright, so Alien's going for hover boots here and probably a key. If you're in Shadow Temple, it just makes sense to grab hover boots because they speed bingos up. Generally, your setup items are explosives, hook shot, hover boots, and if you have those, you're pretty much good for almost everything in the game. And bottle.
And bottle, and bottle.
Yeah. All right. So this should be where Phoenix will get his 3rd compass as well. Since he is at Shadow Temple, he could get Sun Song instead of getting Requiem. I just really prefer Requiem with his roam, but he's already here, so it's not even slow. It just makes leaving Spirit Temple a little less awkward. Alright, yeah, Alien's going for a small key here.
It all depends on what Phoenix Feather wants to end on. If he wants to end on Map and Compass and Water Temple, or if he wants to end on 9 songs.
Well, I would.
Because if he wants to go to
He wouldn't end on Map and Compass and Water Temple with his row. That is, you would do that on your way to Spirit Temple regardless of whether or not
You think
get
so?
Sun Song. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if he wanted,
you definitely wouldn't end on it. Because he can just Warp Song out of there.
right, but you can also Warp Song out of Spirit Temple.
I think that he's probably going to end on Beat Deku Tree. He's probably just going to touch the Warp. That's what I would probably end on. Get the 7th Compass and then beat Deku Tree and not even worry about the cutscene.
Oh, I think you're right.
So beat a dungeon, you can technically aliens with the backwalk weird shot, but fails to let go. You can, it counts as beating a dungeon the second you touch the warp, I believe. And maybe they changed that so that when you fade out, it's different from like a medallion. If you saw like, or like Kokiri Emerald, like if you saw a Kokiri Emerald, it wouldn't count until either the white flash after a cutscene skip, or clearing the text for you have like received the
That's right.
Kokiri Emerald.
You have received the Shadow Medallion.
So beat X dungeon is way easier because you just have to touch the warp. Alright, Alien's gonna be doing this long Forest Temple grind.
Out here looking for keys.
I bet from him we will see a Deku Tree wrong warp of some sort. Because I personally would end on light arrows. But we'll see what he wants to do. Because he'll have to reload the room or kill himself without reloading the boss room. Alright, Phoenixfeather not turning out. Probably going for Sun Song then. Yep, he's going for Sun Song. I actually, I think I prefer Requiem, especially if he was going to OI for this. Like, he could have done the Grave Unload, too. It's awkward from Nocturne, but he could have, save warped or death warped out of Shadow Temple. So, Phoenixfeather has 3 compasses now, I believe. Bottom of the Well, Dodongo's Cavern, and Shadow Temple, which means he has 4 to go. So, Aliens has 4 unused keys in Forest Temple he has to get, which is a crap ton. But it's all the keys here are actually really fast.
If you really think about it, Phoenixfeather only really needs to get 3 more compasses for that goal, as Map and Compass and Water Temple are already its own goal.
Yeah, I guess so, because, they overlap.
That's
right.
what people call synergy.
What is Alien doing here with his menu? He's getting confused. Okay, he's gonna equip Deku... Wait! Can you do that? Is that allowed?
No, this is not... Okay, no,
No, he didn't.
It is allowed.
He didn't
It
equip
is allowed.
Yeah, he didn't actually wield
He didn't
it.
pull out a Deku stick.
Right, he just wanted a fairy
Very
there.
much allowed.
Okay. You're not allowed to pull Deku Stick as an adult in Bingo because it crashes on Nintendo 64, and we don't want to encourage one platform over the other, necessarily.
Oh my goodness! It looked to me that Aliens equip duped over his Poacher Saw.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did dupe over Poacher Saw.
That's not good for his row. He might not have noticed this yet.
Wait, he thought he duped over Stick.
He thought he duped over Stick, but he duped over his Poacher Saw. That does not bode well for someone who has not done his big Goron Sword RBA yet.
Yeah, personally, I would forfeit if I didn't notice that.
I hope we don't see something like that from our player here.
Phoenixfeather should have 9 songs now. That should be it. It was Song of Storms, Song of Time, Zelda's Lullaby, Serenade, Nocturne, Prelude, Minuet, Bolero, and Sun Song.
Oh,
So
it
that is
looks
all
like
9.
Aliens. It looks like Aliens has just realized his mistake. Opts to keep going.
He noticed it?
He paused on the pause menu and hovered over his fairy for a brief moment.
I don't know. He would have reset. Is it possible he'll just switch rows? No, that doesn't make any sense. He could beat Spirit and Shadow. He could beat Force Temple, go back in time, and then go get the child. No, that doesn't make sense either.
He could do... He's still going for these keys.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. So Phoenix Feather serenaded. Did he grab the compass?
I believe. I don't believe he's.
I don't think he did.
He has his 9 songs.
Yeah, he does. I would have grabbed the compass on my way. Alien with the weird mega jump. Gonna be his last key here. Man, that's rough. I don't know what he's gonna do.
I'm unsure.
You just beat Shadow and Spirit, or you forfeit. Or
That's
he
right.
might. Does he have some like amazingly crazy way to recover Saw?
Not that I've seen before.
Phoenix Feather opting for the very
Oh.
safe way to cross the bridge. Someone should go in his chat and tell him. Alright, that's 4 unused keys. No, he saved! It's over. It's over. He definitely knows.
He
All right.
definitely knows.
What if he's just like gonna do some crazy strat? Some non-gim way to get light arrows? I don't know what can
Bust
he do?
out his own strat.
Yeah, I don't know what he can do. Oh, where did he mess up? He duplicated a bottle over his poacher saw, and he still needed to trade it for the broken sword to get light arrows later.
To get the Shadow and Spirit medallions.
Yep, so
And
I
to
guess
delete his light medallion.
I guess he'll just beat the dungeons. Phoenix Feather on his way to Spirit Temple now. Wait, he didn't do any GTG. Oh, wait, okay. Maybe he realized that. Or maybe he got caught on accident on his way in. Oh, yeah, he should be red. My bad.
Hey, you right.
Alright, looks like Aliens is going for Decatry right now. Oh no! Failed a little bit there to get on the ledge. Probably gonna go for Mega Jump as a backup. Oh no, he's gonna try to hasten to Decatry as his backup. Okay. That's a pretty swag strat. Very fast. He's getting bopped by Deku Bobbas though. That's why I don't like it. If you haven't beaten Force Temple, I just avoid this area like the plague. Phoenix Feather pause buffering weird shots in 2018. Kind of looking a little fraudulent.
Looking like a Bing brother.
What were those like? Was that like 5 buffers for a weird shot? That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Dropping frames.
Well,
In
my
his
rebuttal
first
to that comment is the man who pause buffered his weird shots didn't equip over his saw.
Yeah, he's definitely doing better than Alien, I think. Yeah. Okay, so Alien is going to just do 2-3-1 skip here with Mega Flip Hover Slide.
Oh, I think he's gonna do the. Or no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
He doesn't need the compass. He doesn't need the compass.
No, Phoenix does, so he'll do
Yeah,
that later.
he'll do the platform lowering 2-3-1 skip.
Oh no, he messed up a little bit. Oh, he's taking damage. Okay, so we're probably gonna see Deku to DC wrong warp from him. Since he's at half a heart. I mean, then he doesn't have to reload the room, and he doesn't really get anything from Ganondorf.
Phoenix Feather getting the light arrows, opting to RBA the
arrows.
water or ice arrows. You're right, the water arrows.
Wait. Okay, for a second I thought
RBA.
he just. I thought he just RBA'd hookshot, which would have been weird because he literally just got ice arrows, and that would have screwed him.
Oh yes.
Okay, duping over the ice arrows. Now he can get arrows since he has a bow over. Or he has a bottle over his bow slot. RBA already RBA'd Kojiro, so he has a quiver. Sorry, English is hard. Alien struggling with this mega flip. He just keeps going one extra frame here. All right, Phoenix Feather getting bomb chews. Not bad to grab them on your way to a couple keys here. Grabbing arrows here too, I believe. Yep, gonna be shooting some of those later. All right.
Aliens finally gets the mega flip into Goma's room.
Yep, looks good. All right, 2 keys for Phoenix. Gonna do a lap back here to kill the Beamos and the Dinolfos. Are they Dinolfos? Yeah, I believe they are. Yep, these ones are Dinolfos. The ones with the armor are Dinolfos. The ones without are Lizalfos.
Oh my goodness, a thought crossed my mind. This would be incredibly wild if Alien Squeaky Toy, instead of doing Deku to DC Wrong Warp, did Deku to Bongo with a Void Out.
He would die though with half
He would
heart.
die
I mean,
because
he could grab
damage down.
he could grab the heart container.
He could
If
grab
he-
the heart container.
Yeah, that doesn't. He would not do that. There's no way. He doesn't have bomb chews yet.
Oh, you're right.
He can't even do it.
Looks like he's setting up for the DC Wrong Warp.
Yeah. He's gonna be
With
doing
bugs?
Deku treated Dodongo's Cavern. Yeah, with bombs. It's very easy. It's just like
Oh, he got bug trolled.
Are you
I might be ahead of you.
watching on their stream?
I might be.
We have a screen
Oh.
share going.
Oh, I see it. I see it. You're right. I got that open.
All right. Looks like Phoenix Feather getting another few keys here. Alien trying to not get
Alien
bug trolled, but dies.
dies to bug troll.
Things-
Doesn't have his bugs.
Yeah, things escalating a little for him right now.
Things are.
Not looking good.
I think one might be satisfied in calling it hot fire.
I'm actually surprised he's still going at this point. He's probably got another half an hour. No, more than that. He's got like another 45 minutes probably because he has to beat the dungeons too. All right, Phoenix Feather, 3 keys left. He has the bow here to shoot for this key and unlocks a door too. You see that quiver 20 coming in because he RB'd Kojiro. That's a glitch quiver that you can't get during normal gameplay. You default to 30. All right, that's a small key and an unlocked door to get another small key. So 5th one here, and then there's another sliding door that he can get the 6th, and then that door that unlocked is his 7th. I think this is one that unlocks. This is the 6th here, and then he'll do a roll into a flaming chest for the 7th. All right. I don't really like either player's row for the most part. But I think that this card wasn't that favorable either.
Not a whole lot of Saria on this card, which most people
No,
find to be
usually, yeah,
disappointing.
usually it's there, but not here. But I see a lot of long goals on this card. I mean, the light arrows in the corner is really rough.
Yeah. Having 3 rows have that light
All right,
arrows in it.
That is 7 unused keys in Gerudo Training Grounds for Phoenixfeather. He did not RBA ice arrows yet.
I'm sure we'll see it.
We'll see if he does that.
Because at this point, all he's got to do is get bottle on B with light arrows. He could do it right on the compass chest. Right after he does that, he can open the compass chest. He'll have map and compass. He can get right out of there.
All right, aliens, weird shotting to get down here. Web's loaded. No way to burn it. Out of bombs. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Ooh. He might have to take the cutscene here.
Wait, no. Did he save after beating Goma? So he could just do adult Ganondorf.
Oh, yeah.
If this is him reloading the room, then he can do it.
Oh, you're right.
You only need to pause to set the cutscene value too.
Yes.
All right, Phoenixfeather going for some drops here. Gonna be entering Water Temple with a Super Slide Teleport as well, it looks like. He doesn't know the new strat. Still pretty fast, though.
It's going to cost him 1 bomb, but as you can see, he's got the numbers to spare right now.
Yeah, he has a bunch, unlike Alien. Yeah, Alien definitely going for adult Ganondorf here. Didn't want to have to come back into Deku Tree.
Didn't want to have to watch the cutscene.
Yeah, I mean, the cutscene's really bad.
The cutscene is not a happy one.
I personally don't do this setup for adult Ganondorf, but that probably works. Oh, what is he doing? Yeah, he's entering the collapse
He's
cutscene.
entering the collapse cutscene. You know, right here, right at the end of this cutscene, normally the flag for the collapse would be set to 0.
I think that what he's doing is just beating the game because he's not going to beat the bingo.
You might be onto something there, Pity.
It's possible that he has some crazy thing that I've never seen before, but I don't think so. I would have heard of it. All right, Phoenixfeather, get in the compass here. This is number 4.
Oh, it looks like he's setting up his RBA.
Yep.
Right in front of the compass chest.
I always drop the bomb. I always drop the bugs before I start hop with the bomb. Dorf is dead. I definitely have light arrows. Alien said in chat. Because you can't kill Ganondorf without light arrows. Okay, we'll mark it for you. Light arrows have been acquired for aliens. How else could he have killed Ganondorf?
How else could this man be on the ground?
He definitely has light arrows. I count it. It's very...
That's how you get those.
very ingenious method. Very clever. He's going down the collapse. Probably,
We'll
you
see.
know.
You know, I bet what I'm seeing in this row, he might need to go swordless. And so this is the fastest way he thinks he can get swordless. He's going to go into the Ganondorf fight and lose his sword and warp song away.
Maybe not. I don't know about that.
Maybe not.
I think he just wants to beat the game.
I think our boy Aliens had a bad time.
Yep. Okay, so that is... Okay, so he did RBA the map, Phoenixfeather did, and got the compass, so that's that goal done. And now he has, I want to say 4 compasses, maybe 5. Let's see. He has Bottom of the Well, he has
Dodongo's
BC,
Cavern.
he has Shadow Temple, and he has Water Temple. So the ones left that he can probably get easily are Deku Tree, which he could be going to right now, because he's also going to be Deku Tree. That'd be 5. Ice Cavern's really fast.
Jabu, no.
Jabu is actually not bad. You can do a tentacle skip.
Oh, you're right. Jabu's not bad at all.
He could get it
'Cause-
on his way to Ice Cavern too.
The compass is only all you have to do. Yeah, he's getting a fairy now. I'm certain he's getting the Jabu compass.
Oh, okay. He's gonna kill himself and revive through the
Through the tentacle.
instead of doing it the other way. There's this new tentacle skip strategy that was just found
There's a new
by
tech.
Bellini, I think, and like there's someone else who was also working on it. But I've seen Bellini's video for it. So we're gonna see Phoenix Feather heading to Zora's domain almost definitely. But yeah, okay, yeah, he's looking to end on Deku Tree probably.
Grab the quick compass in Deku Tree. 2-3-1 skip in the compass room. This is looking like it's wrapping up real nicely for Phoenix Feather.
Yeah, he still has kind of a long ways to go. Actually, I'd say that he's going to be finishing with a time over 120, and usually under 120 is the goal. But I could be wrong. I just think that I don't know. Actually, he could. No, he could actually do under 120. What does he have? He has 3 compasses left and Deku Tree.
Aliens doing the kiss setup. I don't think I can respect a player who goes for the kiss setup.
I mean, Alien Squeaky Toy in the collapse cutscene hasn't finished his bingo yet. I don't really know what the plan is here. Trying to beat the game, but not required like in Super Mario 64 bingo. He might have the, you know, like a wrong memo or something. All right, Phoenix Feather, almost certainly going for Jabu Compass and Ice Cavern Compass to give him 6. Aliens has no bombs, so I guess he's gonna kill Ganon with hook shot.
He's got a hook shot and a dream.
Phoenix Feather looking for Jabu entry here. Sorry. Okay, so this entry is actually really interesting because you're gonna do a forward mega side hop here, and the ice has like weird sliding properties. So he actually has to pause on like on the ice before he equips his hover boots. And then he's looking for 1 frame here to start the jump slash, and then he has a couple frames to equip his hover boots again, and he should just kind of like move backwards really quickly and then clip up this ice. The loading zone just exists under that ice for whatever reason as an adult. They didn't really think that one through. So he's going to go straight for Compass. What you can also do is, what he'll probably do is you can do a down A strategy on the vines, and that completely skips the Ruto cutscene as well. Looks like he's properly equipped for that as well.
Aliens does have the hammer, so he doesn't need to use the hook shot on Ganon.
Aliens just duped over hammer. Gonna have to unmark that one for him.
Gonna have to unmark that, yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't think that
Unfortunate.
counts anymore.
I don't think
Alien.
he has the hammer at this point.
I have not seen this strategy before. It could work.
Duped hammer on Ganondorf. Let's see how it plays out for our hero.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is. Alright, Phoenix Feather skipping that Ruto cutscene.
Phoenix Feather with down A.
Yep. He's heading here, watching out for the vines. Or not the vines, the tentacle, but he's just gonna like die to it anyway.
He's really watching into it.
Taking damage so that he can die. Having invincible frames, not taking damage there. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Can he do it? The strategy that's completely free. It would actually really stink if he did not get this.
It would be a huge bummer.
Okay, there we go. Just has to kill
He
the
got
buttons.
it.
Personally, I would have gotten Deku Nuts in Shadow Temple, just throw at these guys. But
Or in Zora's domain on the way here.
yeah, that works too. I usually like them in Shadow Temple because they're on your way to Hover Boots. Like,
Yeah.
it's just a pot. But you can Hess through Zora's Domain.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be 5 compasses for Phoenix Feather.
We'll likely see a save warp here and off into Ice Cavern.
Yeah, we'll see Ice Cavern here. He's gonna try to Death Warp. Yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna Death Warp with this Triforce of Bombs here. That's what I call it. Just set him in a triangle. That way, you can
Showing us all that we've
him.
got that Phoenix Feather has bombs to burn.
He does have Bombs to burn. Phoenix Feather,
Launching his explosives.
he's cutting it close to sub 120, but it looks like he's actually got it. Ice Cavern Compass really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then Compass and Beat Decketry work so well together. Actually, no, I think that he could get like a 117, maybe.
Yes, I don't think he's got much time left at all.
So after this, he's just going to play Minuet and then go to Decketry. Aliens is in the second phase of the fight. Definitely doesn't have light arrows, so I'm going to get rid of that. He definitely does not have those. So he's 2 goals in right now.
112 in.
He lost bombs, I think. Was not watching. I think his bingo's over. He can't do much. The only thing that can make it worse is if he saved the game.
Gosh.
Aliens not showing up today. Making some big mistakes. Somehow, lost his Megaton Hammer.
I don't know how a player can find the Megaton Hammer and just lose it right there mid-run.
Phoenix Feather opting for the ledge clip strat. I'm personally not a fan of that. It's slow. Oh, bottles for days. We have bottles for days.
He does have quite a few bottles. Unfortunately, he still has that Deku stick count.
ISG on ZELDA because that's a good idea for some reason. Phoenix Feather boosting into the compass. Personally, I would have burned it with Blue Fire and then caught Blue Fire again to OI out. But he can do what he wants.
This is his bingo.
Aliens finishing, not exactly.
Not exactly the way we were intending or hoping he would.
Beat the game, but...
Now, this is unlike a Super Mario 64 bingo. We don't have to beat the game at the end. Once we get our goals, we're done.
Okay, so Aliens actually didn't understand that we were doing bingo. He did any %, and he got 114 as his final time. I think that that's a pretty good run.
For what he did, how many bottles did this man get?
Phoenix Feather decided to burn the ice with Blue Fire and then OI with Blue Fire. Like I said, gonna Bolero. I think Bolero is slightly faster than Minuet, but I'm not completely sure. I personally would have just done Minuet though. Because, I don't know, you want to go to the forest to go to Deku-Tree.
Sacred Forest Meadow is pretty long.
Yeah, it is, but then, you're in Lost Woods instantly after you're done there. All right, we'll just put Alien's final time at, Nah, he doesn't get a final time. He gets a DNF. DNF by his name. The DNF of shame.
Shame.
Aliens going offline. We're seeing double Phoenix Feather on screen. The man that we came here for. Phoenixfeather1. Alien Squeaky Toy. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him. Get this scrub out of here. Get him out of here.
Yep. He won 4 SMBs in a row, but
can't win SMB when we watch him.
He's lost 2 in a row on stream. And the chat is wondering, is he fraudulent? I don't know. Type 1 in chat if he's a fraud. Type 2 if you think he's just been having a hard time. Alien's thinking that he's a fraud.
I would have to agree.
People in chat, though, Not all agreeing. Blaze just thinking that he's blind. He could be.
He could be. He
I
looked
would
pretty
like-
blind.
I would like an expert analysis on him. Let's see. You know, I need a doctor's note before we put him in the handicapped league for bingo.
So Phoenix Feather wrapping this one up. Gonna
Yep.
hook shot through the floor here. Gonna walk into the compass room. Gonna grab that. Gonna grab his nuts for Goma.
Yep, definitely wants to grab some nuts.
Now coming up, this is one of my favorite Deku Tree 2-3-1 skips. The one
Yeah,
where
it's actually like kind of funny how
It looks-
long we took to find it.
yeah. It's one of those goofy looking tricks too.
All right, gets the text skip here. Gets the compass. That's his 7th. We're gonna unmark alien here because no, we'll give him 2. We'll give him the
We'll
2
give him
that
the
he
2.
got.
We'll give him the 2.
Yeah. So now he's gonna be doing 2-3-1 skip from here. Phoenix Feather gonna be finishing sub 120. I'm gonna say 118 is likely.
Sweet.
He could fail this, but most players don't. Let's check out the SMB channel. It looks like first place finished with a 112, so looks like Phoenix Feather is looking for 4th place right now. First place was Juke, who was a backup for today. We almost featured him.
Am I still getting
Todd from
one?
last week got 2nd. Exodus from last week got 3rd. Phoenix Feather looking to get 4th here unless he gets sniped. All right,
So far, 3 people.
and here we go.
Joke, Tob, and
One last thing for Phoenix Feather. Stepping right into this blue warp.
Yep, he could miss.
He could miss.
He could crash. He's on VC.
He could grab the heart container. Crash the game.
All right, it looks
Nothing's
like he's
unheard of here.
done. So
GG.
Phoenix Feather finished 4th in the race with a 118.53 according to SRL and a 118.45 according to his timer. Not a bad bingo. Sub 120 is what you're looking for. I'd say he played it, you know, to the book. He definitely went for that consistency strat. Didn't want to make any big mistakes. Could have gone
Went
a
with
little
what he knew.
faster.
I picked
Yeah, definitely went with what you know. You know
and
what he
played
knew.
fairly well.
Doing new things in a bingo is always really tough.
Yeah.
Like I made some dumb mistakes.
All right, and